would you describe the embankment that runs alongside the road to Flat Bay, which is part of your bus route?
It's pretty scary at sometimes.
Scary in what way?
There's pieces falling in. The bank is actually really close to the pavement.
How steep is it in some places?
At least 100 feet.
And what's down below?
All rock and ocean.
Wow. How do you feel as you drive along there?
I get a strange stomach when I have to cross over that, especially even with weather conditions, knowing that part of the bank is falling in.
Now, this has been a concern of yours for a few years. Have you seen any change in that length of time?
I haven't seen any changes. It's just the bank just seems to be coming in closer and closer. I have talked to a few MHAs, and the department only put up caution signs.
So what do you do differently along that stretch of road to stay as far away from the edge of the embankment as possible?
I use the opposite lane, just for my own conscience.
How many school children do you have on board as you drive along there?
I have 16.
And there's no guardrail there?
There is no guardrail through most of this road. And that spot, the guardrail is almost gone.
What's the posted speed limit there, and how do you feel about that?
It's 30, which is good for caution, but 30 in a 25,000-pound bus kind of makes me nervous.
In what way?
The weight and the erosion of the road.
What are you afraid could happen?
I'm afraid we could end up with a landslide at any moment, any day.
And you have a child of your own who rides the bus, right?
Yes, I do.
Now, I know you also do bus tours with visitors, and you were telling me that you've driven along the Northern Peninsula, which has also had problems with coastal erosion and even landslides. What do you tell people on your bus tour about that?
I let them know that without any warning, that whole shore in Daniels Harbor came crashing into the ocean and wiped away a few homes and sheds. It's just gone overnight.
How worried are you that something similar could happen near Flat Bay?
I'm very concerned about it, very worried, because every day I can see a difference.
In what way?
Cracked pavement, the guardrail, it just seems to be holding on by a thread.
What do you want to see done, Jessie?
Well, move it, possibility to pick the road up and move it over farther away from this hazard.
So you think the road needs to be rerouted?
Yes.
Is this something that's on your mind all the time?
Every day, no matter what day it is. And it crosses my mind a lot, especially in bad weather. If a storm kicks up and I lose sight of where I'm going for a second, that could be that last second.
What do the kids say about the road? Do they realize that some people are concerned about a risk to their safety?
The children, I don't think we don't let the children know that to put any fear into children. We keep that away from them as much as we can. They don't have a clue of the fear that could happen.
Jessie, how long a stretch of road are we talking about, this embankment that is steep as you've described?
I'd say it's a half a kilometer of embankment that looks like it could go.
All right, well, Jessie, thank you very much for speaking with me.
Thank you.
That's Jessie Legge. She's a school bus driver in Bay St. George. We asked the Provincial Department of Transportation